everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Missed you guys. Another full moon. We got this full moon now in Sagittarius, and it is the strawberry moon. I've got lots of information for what's going on through astrology, numerology, and let's see what tarot does for you guys. Let's get going. So, hope everybody's doing okay. Miss you guys. And as you know, I am back and I'm doing readings. I am going to be going on TikTok, guys. My daughter has talked me into going to TikTok. So, we're going to give that a shot and see how that goes. Probably start that this coming week. So, go on my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and then you will know when that's going to happen. This is interesting because I did a reading and then I had to cancel the video, and now I'm coming back to this reading and it's the exact same card Divine is saying. So for those of you that are new, welcome. This is a general reading. If it resonates with you, this is a message for you. If it doesn't, please pass that on to whoever. And if you've never watched me and you're enjoying me, yes, go ahead and let them know to come and watch me on my YouTube channel, The Divine Warrior Intuitive.com. I do readings personally as well, one-on-ones, and those can be done via my website and booking a time, or you can go ahead on the contacts and ask there. All right. But this deck here, for you guys that are brand new, this is Divine's deck. This is why it's Divine Warrior. I go to him first. Him is an energy. You can call him, her, you can call him higher power, you can call him all that kind of stuff. However, it is an energy, it is a frequency, he is a vibration. And so I go to that because Divine is our source, okay? Divine is our source. Cards, you know, anything to do with material things is a resource. So you want to go to the source first. That's where a lot of my downloads come. I've been having downloads like crazy lately because my life is changing. As you can see, I had my surgery. Hopefully it's the last one, 3 in 1 year. But there's a lot of things changing in my life, a lot of transformation in a lot of things that I do with my leather work. And so it's the time of change. It's a time of transformation. This summer is going to be really huge. This new moon in Sagittarius, I think Cancers are really going to ramp up and have a really good summer. I think this is sort of their time, and we're going to see a lot of that happening. This again is, if you don't know where you're going, don't worry about it, because this is a time where if you allow things to go in their own way, in the way they're supposed to, you will find out at the end of that is going to be a really, really good reward, because this is about uncharted waters, okay? Uncharted waters and uncharted sea, things of that nature. We don't know. It can be also disturbing at times. I'm going to touch this here so I can... There we go. It can be disturbing at times because the ocean can be really calm sometimes. It can be calm over here, really stormy over here. It's just like our lives, right? But you also really need to look at what's this boat. The boat has a bird on it, and it does have a light. Okay, this summer, and it's the number 10. Things are going to fall away. New things are going to come up. These are things that you've wanted as long as you listen to your intuition. Okay, this is the whole key, because some things are not easily seen. The current energy is the moon. This is funny how it's the moonlight is in the center of your reading. This is current energy, is the number 4. This is about building a base, a foundation of where you want to go from here. So this is goal-orienting month. The other thing too I'm going to share with you, definitely I went through my astrology stuff on what's going on with the planets and everything like that. And this is a time where you've got to be mindful of your words, okay? That's why I say delicate dance, a delicate dance with your words. Time to hold back on things that you really don't need to share, and really share with the things that you really, really need to. We've got the Three of Moths, and I'm learning this deck. So the Moths are about wands. Three of Wands, definitely about communication. This is a future energy. This is going to be dependent upon you, because any kind of energy can change in an instant. That's up to your mindset and how you perceive and move forward in your life. So you've really, really, really got to be mindful with this new energy about your words. It's going to be a lot of words, Let me see here. Let me do a real quick recap, because I completely forgot here. Yes. So we're going to be, and the full moon's tomorrow. So actually, if you're watching this, it's probably today. Definitely Mercury has a lot to do with Jupiter and the conjunction that has been happening the last couple of days. The full moon is definitely about awareness and not saying things again of what you need to. A lot of the times it's going to create more of a mess than it is going to help. Okay. So if your intuition is saying, don't say that, then don't do that, then don't, because they're trying to send you a message. See, we don't listen to our bodies. If we listen to our bodies, we wouldn't complain so much, or be sick, or be hurt, or whatever. Or we wouldn't gossip so much, those kind of things, because our bodies are telling you, don't do that. Yes, do that. Go this way. Don't go this way. But we are so stubborn human beings that we don't want to listen. Okay. So this is a time to really listen to your body. Are these upside down or what? Nope. So we have some cards in reverse coming out. Ooh, let's see what's going on here, guys. Don't forget to make a comment if you've been watching me before. Please, I would love to know that you're there. I miss you guys. I really, really do. I love my little tribe or community, whatever you want to call it. I just love it. And hopefully now that I'm going to be doing more of this, then we'll be growing. Lots of cards in reverse. So somebody's not paying attention, for one. Definitely not paying attention, because if you see the future energy here is the Three of Moths, all about wands. Okay. You have, again, the Three of Wands at the beginning of your cards. This card is sort of your current energy. This is, I would say, in the last few months. So really pay attention to what is around you, your surroundings. I heard surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings, because you're not, the Three of Wands has a bunch of lights. Okay, so the Three of Wands is supposed to be about your communication. So being mindful about your surroundings. Somebody is going to allow their feelings to control them, not control their feelings. What I mean by that is you're going to say something and they, oh shoot, I wish I wouldn't have said that. Think before you speak. Think before you do, because somebody's not paying attention and you just want to jump in. So you want to jump in for the wrong reasons. Okay. Again, Mercury is ruling right now. A lot about communication, how you're using words, how you're not using words, how you're communicating, how you're coming across this for other people. This is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Ten of Wands here, we've got a lot about communication. This is your first card out, really. We've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, and we've got Death at the center of your reading. Okay, so there's a newness. Remember, Divine is saying, I'm giving you the number 10. Something needs to go away before I can give you what is really meant for you. I just was discussing this with one of my leather clients today, and we were just talking about that, because, not joking, we were talking about how one door has to close before abundance can come in. So when you're cleaning your house, you've got a big clutter, or you're a hoarder or whatever, you cannot put any newness, and that energy is so stifling, so heavy, so icky that you cannot bring in new, fresh, good energy with all that stuff. Same thing, closed door, open door. Open door is a lot of opportunities, okay? And I will say that because you've got next the Ace of Pentacles. I can't make this stuff up. This opportunity is something new and fresh. This is definitely what divine wants for you. He's been trying to give it to you. It is such a fresh and new energy. You're going to go like, why didn't I see that before? Oh my gosh, it's been in front of me the whole time. So, but this has to do with money. So this might be something you've been wanting to do. And you've got the Ace of Wands right next door to that. So this is something new and fresh that maybe you're sharing. Now, for somebody who has a fresh idea, be careful when to share that, because that might not be the time. This might not be for you to go and blah, blah, blah. I've got this great idea. No, this is a time where something's being saying, hey, somebody came to you and said, I would really love to help you in this. I would really love to, get you started, or whatever it is, or a project or whatever. Okay. So we also have reversed. We have Justice. Okay, so somebody thinks that they're being treated unfair, or it's not fair that they get all this and I don't have any. Why do I have to work so hard? And look at them. They just skate through life and they get handed everything. There's a reason for that. And if you want to talk about that, then set up an appointment and we will talk about it. Everything is fair. Everything is imbalanced. It's all about your mindset and how you are thinking about things. Okay. It is definitely about a mindset, and maybe the mindset has to change. Okay. Because death is about, again, beginning and ending, and starting something new. You've got the number 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. You got the number 1 5 times. New. You can't see it right now because this is the number 6 in Moonlight, and Moonlight's about things that is sort of hidden. You can't really see it. So you gotta go with the supernatural and intuition. This is a learning process for you. Somebody's gonna have to break a bad, or maybe not a bad habit, but somebody's gonna have to say, you know what? I need to really just learn a new way of doing this, because everything keeps happening the same over and over and over. And I heard somebody say, I get the same boyfriend over and over and over. Why do I pick them wrong? Why do I pick them bad? Maybe it's a girlfriend, but the thing is that you're getting that circle because your mindset. Time to learn a new mindset. I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel about mindset, about energies and toxic and all that kind of stuff. Toxic people, energy vampires. You got one of those? Those are your heavy manipulators. I heard manipulator. Those are your heavy manipulators, okay? So what I'm going to do now is get some clarification on the Death card, the center of your reading, this opportunity, and the Knight of Wands. However, we're going to focus in on this Death card right now, please. Please give me any of the cards that you need to show me what I need to share with somebody out there on the Death card, please. Okay. Authority. The Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You're getting aces everywhere. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. You're getting all the aces. You're getting 10s everywhere. I don't know who this is for, but you got flipping good opportunities coming. You're the one that's going to hold them back. Don't hold them back. Do not hold them back. Emperor. And the Knight is moving. So for somebody, this has taken a long time. This has taken either a lot of thought process, a lot of work. It has taken energy. It has taken whatever it is. Maybe it's you're building this relationship. Maybe it's you're building something in school. Maybe you're building something, you've just been working your heebie-jeebies off, and now it's like, let's go. I'm going to give it to you. But do you have the strength to say no to something, to sacrifice or to give up, or, undo something to keep moving forward? This has, again, been a slow process. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly, but this is about your career. This is about a money path. This is about a hobby, making money. Maybe you want to do Etsy. Maybe you want to do, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. However, this takes strength. This is the number 8. And you've had the number 8 2 times now. Definitely about forward movement. Time to take if it's a really safe risk, it's time to take the risk, and whatever you need to low vibrational, low frequency get rid of. And that is your people that are like, you're never going to do it. What are you thinking about doing that for? I would never do that in my lifetime. It's not your journey. It's not their journey. So whatever it is that you want to do, this is about goal setting, it seems like. Whatever this is about goal setting. And with the Emperor, definitely, this is about focusing in on, you had the, where did it go? You had the learning card on the bottom. And the thing was that learning card is about getting more knowledge in what it is that you want to do. I just did a video for the leather industry that people are trying to work on horse equipment or make horse equipment or repair horse equipment, which this is a dangerous industry. It's up there with guns. And if you don't have the expertise and the knowledge and go get a mentor or get an internship or learn, you could actually hurt somebody or kill somebody. So again, this is about you. What is your goals? What is it that you want to go to? What is you want to move forward to? The Mercury energies are actually moving in a way, they're moving with Saturn and Pluto. So there's a lot about stability, gaining that stability, that number 4 energy. I thought we had that show up here. There's 3, 10, Knight, Ace, 111. I guess there's not. So there's 11, which is the 2 bringing things together. This is your challenge card, okay? When we want to bring things together, things are going to get a little rough. Again, remember I was telling you that the ocean can get rough, or it can stay calm, or you can have calm over here, or you can have rough, and you're looking at both sides. This is your mindset and how you're going to take care of this to get to the place that you want to go, whether it's with a relationship or not. But he's saying, you know what? You got to give something up to go further. So you want to get over these rough waters to those calm waters over there. You've got to go. And what that is building strength in you. That's all it is building strength. Okay. So really focus in on what is it that you really, really want. Put it in your heart, put it in your spirit, and verbalize it. There is power in energy when we hold it in. That energy stays there. However, we want that energy out so that we can manifest. We can grow and need to manifest that kind of stuff. All right. We want to manifest. You can manifest. You have more power than you can believe. You have more power than you can believe. So let's go ahead and see. Now I want to get clarification on this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. What is it that you're, something brand new. There's a seed planted. There's like something starting. It's not quite, and there is light energy, high vibrations around this. High vibrations. You've got to listen to your intuition, whoever this is for. Enormous. Now this is about, it could be also meaning that there's some movement here, because with the Death card, you have to move. You have to transform. Moths move. And you've got a tombow. You've got well, you could probably call her a fairy, but she looks like a tombow, which is a dragonfly in English. And these are all things about transformation and growth and things of that nature. All right. And you've got so much, desire and wants coming your way. I haven't seen 3 aces in 3 aces in one reading in a very long time, if at all. Really, it's been such a long time. All right. So give me some cards and explanations, some messages, downloads, in vision, in hearing, whatever you would like to come through as. And these Aces of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, please. Ooh, can't shuffle that way. All right. So also too, while I'm shuffling, I am going to be going on TikTok. So we'll be pulling cards tomorrow. Probably will be my first trial. Never did it before. So it'll be interesting to see what that pertains. Oh my gosh, there's so much change coming this summer, you guys. So much change. So much change. Okay, so we have the Hangman. And he is, yeah, definitely. He's number 3. Lots of 3s in here. We also have the Tower. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Then we have the World in reverse. Somebody doesn't think they can have it. And then we have the Page of Cups. Somebody is really fighting themselves. They're their own worst enemy. Is that you? I used to be there. Okay, so what is going on is, again, you're not listening to your spirit, your intuition. It's like you're almost, I heard the word undeserving. You think you're undeserving. That's so wrong. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's sort of like you think everybody else can have it but you. Why would that be? You're a high vibrational being just like anybody else. Again, we're talking about your mindset. You know, talk about your mindset. I do a lot of coaching, so if that's something. But you've got the Tower, and it's coming fast. Okay, so thank you. So what I'm being told is that if it comes too fast, then there's something wrong. This is your world. It should be this way, but you got it this way. So you're thinking, okay, so I can't have that. I can't see that. The reason why I'm saying that you're your own worst energy, the page is all about novice, about starting something new. And somebody is giving an excuse. I can't do that because I don't have enough money. I can't do that. I don't have the skills. I don't know how to start that. I don't know. You're your own worst energy. What is his foot doing? Stepping on the cape, holding yourself back. That's for somebody. Definitely. I don't know who that's for. Get off that freaking cape. Start moving. Start moving. Start changing. Okay? Start changing. You've got a lot of movement here. It might be slower, but that's okay, because if you learn or pick up something slower, or you take your time in a relationship and you sit back and you listen, then you will always win, because you're taking the knowledge and the energies in that are coming at you, and then you're going to do something with it. That's the most beautiful part. Most beautiful part. I love it. Whoever this is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for your future. Definitely. Okay. There's a lot of natural colors in here. So very earth in nature. If you're an earth sign, definitely a lot of browns, earth tones. Definitely. We've got some water signs in here quite a bit. Definitely between the water and earth signs, it looks like you got a lot coming towards you. This summer is going to be up to you, though. You're going to have a really awesome summer, a lot of growth, a lot of movement. This full moon with the strawberry moon, do you guys know why it's even called a strawberry moon? A lot of these things, when they say the wolf moon, the strawberry moon, you know, all the different ones, then it's basically from the Farmer's Almanac. So the farming times, but it also comes from cultural places as well. But definitely this strawberry moon is about the wild strawberries that are ready to be picked in the season. June is usually a strawberry picking month. I live in Oregon. We have lots of strawberries in the United States. If you don't know where Oregon is, we are on the west coast near the ocean. So that's what that moon is. It doesn't mean that the moon is going to be red. You know, sometimes you'll see a blood moon and it's like, it's not a blood color, it's not red. It's just because of what it stands for, either culturally or farm wise. All right. Fun little fact. So divine, with this uncharted seas, and where you want anybody to go. Ugh, isn't that so true? If there's anything else you want to share with these cards, please let me know. But definitely, he wants you to, what do you need to release? It's a waning moon. Okay, that means to release. The waning moons are to release, waxing moons are to bring in. But again, you can't release, or if you don't release, you can't have. So I don't know who that's for. It's like time to clean out your old underwear drawer. You know, that the old underwear's got holes in it. It's all stretched out. And you can't get new ones until you clean out that drawer. I don't know why I went there with underwear. But anyway, so that's where that is. That's where this moon is. Even though it's a full moon, it's asking you to release. And this is what Divine is saying. It's a number 10. What is it I want to give you, but I can't give it to you. So until you... And I heard, are you ready? I don't know who that's for. That's an interesting thing, because are you ready? It means, do you have your ducks in a row? Or are you just jumping into it? A lot of times relationships, guys, you jump into it way too quick. Just take your time. You know, life is very, very long journey, really. Just take your time. And the uncharted seas will actually show you, if you take your time, you set back, rather than jumping into it and even jumping into bed the first couple of dates, really set back, because you might be happy you didn't if you set back and take time. Because again, and the number 10 is about releasing and then receiving. So this is going to be an interesting time. But I wanted to come on here and do a full moon reading for you. I hope you subscribe and join into the community, small but growing. And come on TikTok and say hello. But also, too, if you need help, on my website, there's free videos. You don't have to pay a dime, but if you want to have a one-on-one, or if you want to have some coaching, please go on my website, divinewarriorintuitive.com, and go there. Look in the descriptions below, and all the information's there. Thank you, guys. See you on the next reading. Take care.